Hi, this is K&J Production once again bringing to you another educational film. Today we'll be talking about a pledge drive database that was created for KJLU. In this database, the goal for me was to create a working, substantial database where they can input all the information and gather information back for years to come. With this database, we have several tables. From the form that was given to me make sure that I'm getting the correct tables that will be required for this database. There are a number of tables required for this database. One, there would have to be a payment table where the payments will be recorded for each pledge drive, for each pledge. Two, there would be a table for recording the type of payment and the method of payment. Also, there will be an information for of course, the person who's making the pledge, and there will be premiums given for these pledges that have been made. And also, there will be a program preferences if they want to hear. And on program preferences, they'll be given a selection between jazz, blues, and so forth and so on. Working on this database, I found out a number of things that it takes time to get it working the way I want it to work, in terms of having the correct information being pulled up, forms, also buttons to be clicked, so it's pretty simple for the person who's actually operating the system. Reports are done also that they can gather information on the persons who have made the pledges and the total amount of payment made for that pledge for that particular period, which is the amount of money that was gathered from this pledge drive. Thank you. Let's take a look at the actual database and how to operate it. When you click on the desktop, click on the icon on your desktop, it will pull up your database. Then of course you want to make sure, if you're using Office 2007, you click Enable Content and click on OK. Maximize your screen. This information has been pre-entered before for our previous pledge, just for testing. Now we're going to make a new pledge. So we click Create New Pledge. Then we put the information in. Note that the person's name is at the top of the pledge drive. I created that way so they know that the pledge is being made by this person. And the company name that they work for, you will enter it. In this case, it's Sodesho. The address would be Lincoln. City will be Jeff City, of course. After inputting all that information, you can tab down if you have any notes you want to add. In this case, I'm just going to put just a test. Then you tab down to the registration date. I'm just going to prompt you to put in the registration date. In this case, I'm going to put in today's date, which is 04/03/2010, and the registration type is going to be new. You can type in new or just hit N or click the drop down menu like this and select new and tab over and put in the amount. Today I'm going to make a pledge for $30. Now that I've made the pledge and the amount, I'm just going to go ahead and select donor's information. I'm going to go ahead and click on new because it's a new. You click on new and then you put in the email address for that person and then the phone number. Just going to put in all zeros just the same, or all nines in this case, and this is going to be my other number. After putting all that information in, you just click on close. Then you want to select the event. Once again, you click on new. The event name is going to be Pledge Drive 2010. Location is going to be Lincoln. today's date, of course, 04, 03, 10, 04, 03, 10. Start date, for example, the program starts at 9 o'clock, 9 a.m., and it ends at 2:30 p.m. We'll put that in. And if you require any staffing, this is an additive to it. If you require staffing, say for example you require 3 staffing, you can put it there. And if they're confirmed, you type in yes. And the description again is just going to be just a test. And then recorded on master list, you put in the date again, which is 04, 03. Again, you can just putting information in, just putting ones just to make sure. Just putting in all ones, just to show that the information is working, the system is working actually. And whenever you get done, you hit tab key and close. Now we're going to look at the payment information here. The payment information, click on new. Right now you see the date that the pledge was being made and the amount that has been pledged for. Today I'm going to make a payment by check. So credit card selected, no. Check number, we need no information here because I'm doing by check. All I need to do is put in my check number, which is going to be 1022. Then next, close. Now I'm going to select my premium. Click on new, and then click I want a t-shirt and I want to make it medium. And just guys make it large. And close. And I want to select my program. Click on new. In this case I want to hear reggae. I want to hear Bob Marley. For example now, I want to find a record. I can click on find here, and in this case it's going to be attendees, and I want to find a record previously, for example this person, MOWA, find, and it will pull that record up, show the name of that person and the record up for that pledge that they made. You close that. Ready again. Total amount of payments that have been made, so I double click the query, and for now it told me there is a total of 29 pledges made for $4,146. And afterwards, if I want to pull a report up, I'll click on attendees report, and what this will show me will be the report of all the persons that have been made pledges. Give me the person's name and the date of registration and the amount that they pledged for, whether it be new or renewed. And this goes on to the other page to show all the rest of information for the different pledges that have been made, and this is a report. And the last pledge that was made was by me here, sum of $30. It was a new pledge.
Okay, so you want to keep going on this and then bring it back? Okay, I can say you can take it here to one of these sessions, or you just use it for yourself.
I've just demonstrated how to use the database, the pledge database created specifically for KJLU needs. There's also a user manual or operational guide, operator guide, to help the person who's actually using the database to have the easiest and simplest way of understanding the ins and outs of the database. Once again, this is K&J Productions for another educational software on computer technology. Thank you.